one hand or with two hands, but you're always going to keep the ridges in your pan facing away from you.
Yes.
Now, the first thing we'll do when we start to pan is we'll completely cover our sand in water, and then we're going to do swirls to get that sand moving. And once it's moving, we'll tilt towards the ridges and get it positioned over. Now, once the sand is over the ridges, we don't have to swirl until the very end. Instead, we'll make sure the water is still covering our sand. We're going to shake side to side to secure our gold. Now, water separates the sand so the heavy gold heads to the bottom.
Yes.
Now, once our gold is secured, to get rid of our sand, we're going to tilt our pan forward, dip the lip just under the water, and then push and pull to let that water come in like waves
Wow.
and move the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 3 or 4 waves, we'll scoop up some water,
Do a little
re-secure that
shaking.
gold again for
Yes.
a couple seconds,
Yeah,
and then it's
get it.
rinse and repeat until we're down
Yes.
to a small pile.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to get going faster so we can get you all
Yes.
started,
Yes.
but you guys can go at
Watching.
whatever pace you
They're
want.
watching it.
Now, as you get further down, you're going to want to tilt your pan more and more to make sure the sand keeps making its way out,
Yes.
and you're going to move to gentler and gentler waves as that pile gets smaller.
Yep.
Now, as you get further down, you might start to see that black sand appear.
Yes.
That's called magnetite,
Yes.
otherwise known as pay dirt, and it's
Yes.
the second heaviest thing in the stuff that's right on top of our gold. So if
Okay.
we see that, we're getting pretty close.
Okay.
Now, as a general rule, if that black sand is coming to the top, that means the heavy stuff is too, so it's also a good warning to re-secure your gold.
Yes.
Now, once your pile is below the first ridge in your pan,
Yes.
you're going to want to put this part of your pan flat with the water, keep that dipped under, and we're going to move to really small pulse-like waves. And what this does is this removes the brown sand and leaves the heavy black sand and gold pretty much alone.
Yes.
Wow.
We're going to get some of that black sand showing and then re-secure to send the remaining brown to the top.
Yes.
Our goal with these pulses is to remove all of the brown sand so we're left with just a small pile of black sand. Now, you guys are only going to have to get down to around a quarter-size pile, but I'm going to go really far down to show you what's going on.
Yes. I see. Yeah.
Now, once you guys are down to mostly black, a pretty small
Yes.
pile,
Yes.
feel free to pick out any of those pebbles in your way and
Yes.
toss them on the ground.
Okay.
Now, to find that gold, we'll re-secure one last time, and then we're going to leave a little bit of water in our pan.
Yes.
We'll kind of tilt that pan towards ourselves and swirl to get that sand off the top and get the
Wow.
gold showing.
Yeah. I see.
Now, once our gold is showing,
Wow.
we're going to slowly dump out the water left in the pan, and then we'll let the pan float on the water.
I see. Yeah. Yep.